Norman Holtzhausen for Boating New Zealand, and today we're reviewing the Innovision Explorer 707. This boat is a new hull design from Innovision Boats with a new split chine design on the outer hull. This new configuration eliminates the chine slap that most aluminium boats and other boats suffer from when you're sitting at rest. And as you can hear, we're in slightly choppy water and there's no slap. This boat comes with the Yamaha 350 horsepower 4.3 litre 4-stroke outboard with electric steering, which is fantastic. This new system, super light steering, the controls, the box on the motor is super compact. There's nothing sticking out, nothing moves as the motor turns. The digital throttle and shift, very, very light, just a pleasure to handle. On our trip over here today from the Waitemata Harbour, we came through a pretty rough chop, probably a metre of swell and chop, pretty sloppy out there, strong easterly, 18 knots easterly wind. This boat handled it beautifully. We did 22, 23, 24 knots. Right, I'm here with Simon Minoprio of Innovision Boats on the latest generation Explorer 707. Simon, this hull has got some changes to the previous model. Tell us a bit about it.
It still carries the same ethos of the plumb bow, giving us that longer waterline, finer entry, so we still get the really soft ride. But one characteristic, not just of aluminium trailer boats, but composite ones, launches, is that slapping chine you get at rest for when you're overnighting. It can be quite annoying. Come up with an idea, have a split chine, so the top chine runs out above the waterline and the lower chine runs out and turns into a plane stroke below the waterline.
The above water part of the chine comes into play in rougher water, providing lift and improving handling at speed, as well as reducing spray. At the same time, the below waterline chine runs into a planing strake towards the stern, providing stability and enhanced riding quality. And the end result is a quieter hull both at speed and rest, with improved performance and smoother handling, including in a beam sea. Minoprio admits this has added complexity to the build, since the hull panel now has multiple complex curves. The split chine is therefore available as an option on the Explorer 707 and 757 models, and will also be offered on other models in the future. The plumb bow, fine entry, and longer waterline length remain unchanged, retaining the fuel efficiency and performance of the original Explorer 707. The rest of the boat also retains all of the aspects that have gained Innovision a reputation as a premium brand. Every boat is customized to suit the purchaser's requirements, and our review boat is destined for a Brisbane-based fisherman. Hence, the boarding platform has a high rail around it, creating a secure fishing platform on both sides of the powerful Yamaha outboard. One section of the safety rail unclips and swings down to form an integrated boarding ladder. In the cockpit, a huge baitboard also hides a drawer for tackle and other items. A live bait tank sits under the port side step-through, and fishing rod racks are hidden under the gunnels. Of course, rod holders are located all around the boat, including 8 in the rocket launcher and 5 along the baitboard. Tubes tucked under the transom corners cleverly provide a place to stow the fenders when not in use. The cockpit is lined with premium grey EVA foam decking from Boat Deck for soft, secure footing in all conditions. The gunnels and even the boarding platforms are similarly coated with this foam. The main cockpit seating can be customized, and the review boat had premium helm and passenger seats that could be rotated fully around to face the stern. Facing the cockpit is a second padded seat that creates a perfect space underneath for stowing a chili bin. The helm instrumentation, set into the carbon fibre finished dash, was superb. A large Garmin touchscreen multifunction display provides chart plotter and fish finder features, while a Yamaha color display gives engine parameters. A panel for the zip wake interceptors provides dynamic trim control, although there's almost no reason not to leave these on automatic. Innovision branded touch switches control various other accessories, such as the lights, wipers, and pumps. The fully lined forward cabin is generously sized with well-cushioned squabs, and an infill turns the 2 single bunks into a huge double. Although the review boat did not have a plumb toilet, there is provision for one under the central squab. A hatch provides light and an emergency exit to the foredeck. Overall, this boat is another example of the high standard that Innovision holds itself to. It bristles with innovation and striking design features, such as the use of rounded rectangular rails rather than the more usual round tube. The grab rails along the foredeck are also custom made with the same chunky rectangular profile. Together with a steeply raked windscreen and dramatic black and white color scheme, the overall package says this is a boat that clearly means business. The standard of finish is impeccable, with almost every surface lined or painted to a very high quality, and we could not find fault with any aspect of the finish.
John Ecclestone from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.